your sister and you super good couple. You two should be, fucking. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck my sister, Mom. Stop.
What are you doing, step bro?
Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything.
Like, I don't even have to give 100% dick. Like,
Pregnant bitch, come here. She just started a fight and the bitch acted pregnant.
I'm a pillow princess.
He's a pillow.
I was just going through Associated Press looking for some stuff that would happen, and so the U.S. Open for tennis, so those don't know, it's a major. It's one of their biggest ones. It's like Wimbledon and all that French Open kind of stuff, and this one is in United States. It is. I think it's always in New York City.
The Arthur Ashe. Yeah,
at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. So the headline was "Smells like Snoop Dogg's house," which is clearly a pot reference, but clearly someone who doesn't smoke pot, because people that don't smoke pot always, it smells like Snoop Dogg in here.
He's the go-to guy.
Yeah, so...
Can you pull up who wrote the article and look him up for me real quick? Yeah. But keep going.
Yeah, so I was reading this, and this historical event, that huge sporting event, is marred because at Court 17, which I guess is a kind of an important court, I guess there.
He wrote that article, just so you know.
Right.
He fits it.
Yeah, fits the bill.
Goddamn Snoop Dogg's house.
The funny part is that he didn't say that.
He's quoting someone else?
One of the tennis players.
Oh,
said
Jesus!
That, actually.
Sorry,
it was Alexander Zverev, who I'm probably butchering that name, but I tried my best. Court 17 definitely smells like Snoop Dogg's living room. That's a 12-seeded man who won his opening match. He's like, oh my God, it's everywhere. The whole court smells like weed. Which, funnily enough, these two guys on this podcast and a lot of my friends who watch this know that I am mostly a weed smoker. My house smells like Snoop Dogg's house.
Living room.
Literally. And
living room.
Living room. Smells like his living room, not his house, right?
Yeah. No, his foyer smells amazing.
It's just
a lot of patchouli.
Patchouli. So the fact that this is a big sporting event and that everyone smells like pot is just showing me that times have changed. Yeah. Because
that's New York.
How are you getting all your pot into a prestigious tournament like this?
Like maybe the U.S. Open is the waste management of the tennis world.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
There's multiple U.S. Opens though. There's the U.S. Open in New York, and then there's the one in Miami. We have another one. I don't recall where it's at.
Okay,
but maybe the New York one is just it doesn't. It smells like smelly women with cigarettes, hairy armpits, and no deodorant. But
yeah, I'll take the weed.
I'll take the weed smell over that anytime. But maybe it's the waste management.
Yeah, I'm guessing, and before I had left my old job where you guys used to work at, I was actually getting ready to, quote unquote, I was buying tickets to this. I was going to go alone. I'm due a solo trip, and I was going to go to U.S. Open. I'm not even a big tennis guy. I was just looking for a big sporting event that's not the fucking Super Bowl that I have to sell my kidney for. Oh, and I was going to go to this, and I was like, it's a little uppity. I smoke a lot of pot. And I kind of get ornery. I'm like, I got to get out of here. I got to go smoke some pot.
Now you know.
And now I could have been here. I could have been part of this news story.
Enjoying it, yeah.
And I wonder, the only thing I wonder is, did it smell like pot or did it smell like backwoods?
Backwoods.
What? Because if it smelled like
do you
backwoods,
think Alexander Vendelev knows that smell?
No, but he probably knows what burnt weed smells like. Yeah. And I'm wondering, because there's two different, if it's someone just smoking a joint, it's just going to smell like weed and it's not going to be that unbearable. But if you're smoking backwoods or blunts, it's going to be real harsh. It's going to smell real ghetto. It's going to be real gross.
This is what America smells like.
Yeah, and I'm still looking for that raw paper sponsorship, so let's get that on there. So I'm just wondering, because I'm a big pot smoker, And for people who don't smoke pot, they might go a little bit further of like stretching the truth of how bad it was. Yeah. I just wonder, like, was it like a whiff of pot and it's, oh my God, it smells like everywhere? Or were they fucking hotboxing court 17?
I don't know if it was just a whiff because, DeConte, can you read that sentence right there? It says New York AP. What is it?
Oh, New York Kings comes to stink at the U.S. Open. A pungent marijuana smell that wafted over the outer court clouded the concentration of one of the world's top players and left the impression that there's no place left to escape the unofficial scent of the city.
So he's saying the city. He's saying New York. This guy's attacking America right now.
He is. And whoever that, if that was Zverev that said that, grow some fucking balls, man.
It's weed, dog.
If the smell of, you're a professional athlete. If the smell of weed, if the smell of weed is taking you off of your game, you ain't that good.
You ain't that good.
You ain't that good. You are not mentally strong enough to let a smell throw you off of your game.
Go back home and explain to your country why you lost. It was the smell. It was weed everywhere.
It's the marijuana.
Smell. Do you know Snoop? It's like Snoop Dogg living room. Like, get the fuck out of here. You lost. Here. You just lost. That's what happened. That is ridiculous. But the fact that he threw the shade at the city, he's like, no. That's the smell of the city. Come on, man. What the fuck? I promise you. Go to Paris. Go to Paris. It's one of the worst smelling cities in the fucking world.
This is the guy who's complaining.
Yeah.
Look at him.
Germany's nothing but cigarettes. Germany's nothing but cigarettes and clubs at 5 a.m. in industrial nightclubs that were old power plants. They used to make fucking weapons in World War II. But our weed is a problem? Fuck you. How do you say it? Zverev?
Yeah, we're going to go with Zverev, man.
Yeah, Zverev. Yo, fuck you, Zverev. Get the fuck out of here.
All right, dude.
Yeah, you've officially made an enemy of the podcast. Guys, everyone, spam fuck Zverev in the comments. Go to his page, let him know the Bargoyles. We don't fuck with him.
Right, but we'd love to have him on.
I mean, if you want to come on, we can work it out.
German beer, very good.
Yeah, uns ja. That's good. That's good.
Eisenblitzenkriegen.
Yeah, there you go.
Shout out to Coco, though. Shout out to Coco. Took the whole jump. US.
Oh,
US
yeah.
Open.
She did, yeah. Shout out to Coco. Yeah, very good.
Youngest American teenager since Serena, baby.
Yeah.
Love that.
Shout out to her.
Yeah, but your boy didn't do it, man.
I know.
He was getting real.
Oh, Tiafo, he got out early, didn't he?
Yeah, he got.
But he got beat by an American, another American.
What was it, Stelton or
Shelton?
Shelton.
We was literally watching the game and kind of was like, "Yo, fuck that dude, man." Shelton, what the fuck? And then someone was like, "He's half black, right?" And kind of was like, "I mean, maybe he's pretty good. He seemed all right." Like,
I was like,
"You
no way.
180'd so hard."
There's no way he's half black. I had to Google it.
Dude, just like Logic. You look at Logic, you're like, "There's no way he's black." I'm like, "Oh, wait, yep."
It was, and I'm like, all right, well, at least you got half the game.
Mike McDaniel, coach of the Miami Dolphins. You look at him,
he's the diversity
that is a
hire.
white guy. That guy is a black guy.
He's a black guy. He's the diversity hire.
Yep.
I just love that whole story of like Miami getting in trouble for like throwing Brian Flores to the wolves and just like, oh no, you're our shit hire, and then fucking Belichick coming through and destroying them, like, oh yeah, whatever, this and the other. Like, no, we love black coaches. Look who we hired. It's Mike McDaniel.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he.
But he is black. He's black.
He's half black. He acts like he acts.
He's the nerd of football.
Yeah, he's
right
the
now.
nerd of football.
He is the nerd of football,
and he still uses the word swag.
Yeah, it's so pull him up. Yeah, it's
what was his name?
Mike McDaniel. The Miami, just look at him and tell me this is the fucking. This is right, he's a brother. He's down.
That's not a brother, right?
That's not black, bro. There ain't no fucking way.
He looks more like Eric Spoelstra of the Miami Heat than he does.
Are these the images? Go to the images. Come on, pull a picture.
Yeah, I'm trying. No way, bro.
Yeah, that's a brother. Like
that's a brother right there.
Yeah, he's just as much of a brother as I am.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah. Come on, Conte. Support your mans.
No way.
Support your mans.
That dude's not black. Bro.
He's not.
He's not. Like, look at his family.
Look at his. He's just
he
like,
married a
I
white
know
woman.
He's black. He married a white blonde woman. Yeah. He's black as hell. That's an NFL player right there.
This guy's not black.
That guy's he's gonna look through everything. There you go. Yeah. He kind of do look like Logic in that photo though.
Right.
He kind of does look like Logic in the photos. See, this I don't like using fucking Google. I use fucking whatever the Safari browser is.
Yeah.
I don't get this. But yeah, no, that's a brother, Conte.
Yeah, he's half.
Pull up any picture you want, Conte. That's a brother right there.
This man clearly looks white.
A lot older than I thought he was, though. 83.
Look at this.
From born in 83.
He's the nerd of the NFL.
Closer to like our age, just like a really young coach. But
he is. I think the youngest coach in the NFL right now, ain't he?
That's gonna be like I can't do the math with 83, but
That's all right.
that's 40. That's 40.
Well, us plus 7.
Yeah.
There you go. Well, fuck it. Anyways,
Whatever. This isn't
That's
the fucking mathematics podcast.
This isn't. This is the local bar restaurant. It's always been bar, but we're trying to get a little bit more into the restaurants, a little bit of the locals. So we did want to try some new food. We actually went to a new kitchen today. What we say kitchen? It was a kitchen because that's what it's named. We always try to rotate. I picked Rico's Tacos Moya. You picked Irie. Yeah. Nick picked. I'm saying this because I don't want y'all in the comments being like, Isaac's trying to put on for his Filipinas. I don't give a fuck about the Philippines. I feel like I'm very clear about that. I'm not one of those Filipinos with pride. I'll sing karaoke, but I'm not here with my kapibayan. I'm not. Nick chose this spot.
I did.
Nick, what'd you choose?
I choose this place called Panay Kitchen. It is a Filipino restaurant. We have a couple in town. This is when it's on the newer side, but it also seems like they are more on the active side. They do a lot of karaoke. They do a lot of, which, Filipinos
and they have karaoke
love.
Competitions every Friday?
Yeah, they have a thing called Panay Idol. Panay Kitchen Idol, where I looked on Facebook where they have people singing songs into their video cameras and
sending it to a restaurant in Woodbridge. People in the Philippines are recording themselves just I want to swing from a chandelier like a chandelier, and they're sending it to a restaurant in Woodbridge, and they're like, number one. They have a trophy. Oh shit, this is tough.
We took pictures of trophies that they have in there.
I want to show the content of the trip, but if you go to my photos in here, you might see some shit you don't want to see. So don't do that.
Do it.
Let me see if I can send a quick text.
It was a really cool place. They have funny enough that they bought the place next to it. And then now they have a grocery store that's got a record shop and cool old video games. It used to be a martial arts gym. Yamasake used to be there. They moved over and got a bigger spot, and a very big jiu-jitsu gym. And
really cool collectibles. They had some amazing prices on some gaming systems.
They had a Japanese N64 for $100.
Yeah, Japanese N64 for $100 is crazy.
Yeah, they had the American version for $80.
Wild.
Yeah, but they had a lot of old, just they're having Japanese games.
They're having a competition.
Yeah, this
is the Panay Kitchen Idol Grand Champion.
Yep. First year anniversary.
Super Oriental to say Grand Champion.
September 23rd. So by this time it comes out, you still have a chance. You still have a chance to go to the Panay Kitchen this Friday when it comes out. Yeah, this Friday when it comes out. Check it out. If you a karaoke idol, you think you got it. You think you can beat my Filipino brethren? Show up.
And there's a few of you that I know you think you can because I've heard you sing karaoke at other places, and you take it a little too serious. So you might as well go win something for it.
It's a real competition, though.
This one's real.
I fucked up so bad. So during the cruise, I actually do thoroughly enjoy karaoke. Problem was, I'm great at karaoke with drunk people. I go to bars where drunk people are at and do karaoke, and I sing my Outcast, and everyone has a great time. On the cruise, everyone else was sober because it wasn't a bar. It was just the karaoke spot. So there was a bunch of sober people there, and I was like, oh my god, this is fucking rough and awful. So if you want to do karaoke and you're real, not just the guy who sings in front of drunk people, which is what I am, show up, show out, show correct. But let's try some of this food that we have here in front of us because we're actually going to do a live tasting here and then try it out. We're probably going to fast forward through a lot of it because, it's not good content for us to just be like...
Yeah. Unless you guys like mukbangs.
Oh, God. Mukbangs are
weird. They're weird.
There was a point in time where that was popping up.
Yeah, that was Nikocado avocado.
How much money did you spend?
Not much.
How much money did you earn?
Right. Yeah.
All right, Conte, you got your plate there for you. Let's first try the pork barbecue. Got pork skewers here, a little barbecue. We love I think it's just pork shoulder that's marinated and just done up. But
check it out.
This is what it means. You're gonna get a lot of fast forwarding. That's just good skewered barbecue.
That's a good skewer. That's good skewer barbecue.
was a good skewer. Nothing too crazy.
I'll make a comment. DeConte was reading a bad review before we started this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's reading a bad review. If your bad review is as long as an essay, I don't care about your opinion.
Yeah. Don't trust that.
This it's a 1-star review, and it's entirely too long. It is like 3 paragraphs long. No one's got time for your shit. Whoever this person is, no one's got time for your shit.
They're mad because they had karaoke at 2 p.m. on a Sunday afternoon.
Did they know they were going to a Filipino restaurant?
I don't think so.
Did they know that? If they didn't know that, you're racist. You're just racist.
You can't start
We know who Precious is.
your review can't be Filipino cuisine is one of my favorites, and then be like, they were doing karaoke. What the fuck? That is Filipino cuisine.
That's literally part of the experience. And the fact that Precious over here, I guess you guys can probably figure out who Precious is with a name Precious.
She wrote that book, Sapphire.
Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about. I'm not even reading about any of the food. The fact that you have this much and then they're complaining about karaoke, they can F right off. You know what? No, they can fuck right off. That's what they can do.
Fuck you, Precious.
Oh, yeah, fuck you, Precious. I hope you watch this shit. Like and subscribe.
God, I try some of the lumpia. Well, this isn't the lumpia. This is the Shanghai lumpia, which was different because they had actual lumpia on there, but it was like the super big, thick one. With
and it was like
super
it was 2 pieces
for like $7-8.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, I'm not. This is the Shanghai with the pork because that one didn't have the meat. So this is the Shanghai.
Lumpia is pretty good.
Yeah. But they say it's not lumpia. It's the Shanghai lumpia nada or something. They had some weird name for it. Fucking Filipinos, man. What the hell? It's good. The sauce is pretty solid. I don't hate it.
I don't hate it. Yeah,
I hate it.
I don't know.
It's good. I think you get a better price at Kapibayan. Me personally, a little further down Miniville, but we're working on these things. Next, we got 2 different beef options here. The one with a little bit more char, Conte, with the little crispy bits. This one, that's the beef steak. I don't know the difference between beef steak and what'd you get?
I got the tapa.
Beef tapa.
Beef tapa, which is made with a lot of vinegar, a lot of onion, ginger.
Precious did say there's a strong vinegar flavor in everything. But Filipinos, no. Wait, you got it right there? Wait, no, we're going back to Precious?
Yeah, I'm going back.
Oh, sorry. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
It says right there, and the strong vinegar flavor in the parentheticals. In the second paragraph right there. You got it.
Yeah. I'm thinking this person who left this bad review thought they were getting Chinese food.
I can see that. Oh, yeah, strong.
Like they only know Chinese food. And so they're like, oh, Filipino food. That's Asian. Must be like Chinese food. Nothing like Chinese food to me.
Nah.
At least Americanized Chinese food.
We're like, Filipino food has weird, it's a fusion between Asian food and Spanish food that like came together.
Yeah.
Because you get like a lot of our stuff is wok cooked, just like the Chinese because we were original Chinese descendants. But then Spain came through and just fucked us. But they gave us adobo, and oh my god, adobo seasoning goes good on everything.
Everything.
So it's a combo between the two. Kate, how are you liking the food so far?
I think it's pretty good. I think this lady's review is really trash because she's over here saying that my friend's first time trying Filipino food was bland and borderline amateur chef, but this is pretty solid. It's not bad at all. There's definitely flavor in it. So,
God, I can't send this to my brothers and sisters that work there when you say it's not bad. we got to get that out of the vernacular because you said Irie was not bad either, but then you gave it like a 7, and a 7's a pretty solid score. We gotta up our.
You gotta start using the
I also
vernacular,
only get one thing from.
I mean, you're not wrong, but that one thing is so good. You've been getting it for years. We just got to work on saying not bad less.
Yeah.
All right.
Fair
Because
point.
it's one of those because the bar we work at, I get it all the time where people are like, yo, the food here is actually pretty good. I'm like, why do you gotta say actually pretty? Just say pretty good.
Yeah,
just say pretty good.
Yeah.
It's that whole like premonition that you put that on there where you're coming in with your own preconceived notions that you're fucking it up. What'd you just try right now? What'd you eat?
The lumpia.
Lumpia. Okay, cool. Did you try any of the beef yet?
Tried the one with the onions, and I tried the other one. That's
you already tried. But he's not even. I was trying to like dictate it. No, it's all good. We got it, man. We're doing our thing here. It's the first time we've ever done this.
Yeah. I like it.
Eating on camera
it's good.
Is tough, so we'll see how it plays out.
Yeah, this could be a segment that never comes back.
Yeah.
But it could also have some staying power.
We were on a time constraint today. We wanted to make sure we did this episode without John, so this was the only time we could do it.
Yeah, fuck you, John. I'm not feeling well.
All right, John, I love you, but I'm
Yeah, I kind of meant that.
Fuck out of
Much.
here. Well, his girl went on vacation for like 10 days, right? She went to her music festival thing that, she went, and the day she leaves, it's their anniversary, and it's also her birthday, and I was like, oh, you're not going on vacation with her? He goes, no. I was like, dang. That's your relationship? Cool, whatever, cool. The day she comes back, though, he, like, hurt his knee and had to go home, and I was just like, oh, you hurt your knee the day your girl comes back? And he was so hurt by it, and, like, that was a joke where I'm just like, yo, bro, I'm making that joke. Like, if you hurt your knee, go home. I got knee pain, bro. I've torn my ACL twice. I fully understand. I got back pain from my accident. I got hip pain from my accident. You got to go. But if I throw a little shade at your way, you know me well enough to know that shade.
Just take it, man.
Yeah, just fucking take it, bro. Just take it.
That's what bros do.
Yeah, of course. If I can't say a little shit, then what the fuck? But then when you send me an 8-part text message, like, bro, I'm like, God, what the fuck you doing? Grow the fuck up, man. Come on. If I'm not making fun of you, I don't fuck with you.
Right.
I fuck with you. I'm making fun of you. Also, spam John Loser in the comment chat. Go ahead. Just let him know. Let him know who you hoe. But all right. Do you feel confident enough to give scores yet, or what's up?
I do, for sure. 100%.
Okay.
So I can start with the scores. I am pretty exposed to Filipino food because of my personal relationship. And we're just gonna...
So, the girl working, she goes... Nick and I are talking food. He knows Filipino food. Nick knows food. You want to talk about food. You want to talk about its preparation and all that. Nick is very, very versed in the kitchen. So it's something I've always enjoyed about our relationship. We're talking about the food in line, and the little Filipino girl behind. She goes, "Oh my God, you guys know so much Filipino food. Are you like actually Filipino?" And I was like, I am, but I hate talking to Filipino people. So I'm just like. I was like, yo,
which was weird because I was like, wait, you're okay.
I'm actually Filipino.
We're jumping to me.
I just don't like talking. I hate talking to Filipinos. The moment they find out you're Filipino, they're like, oh, we're best friends. I'm like, no, we're not. Just because we have ancestors that knew each other on an island does not mean we're best friends. It doesn't. But Nick knows Filipino food. I was like, yeah, my man here, he knows Filipino food. He's been fucking Filipino bitches forever. Like, what's good?
Oh, no.
She's like, oh my gosh, that's so nice. Oh my God, how old are you?
Yeah, so I'm like, oh yeah, well, I'm 32, and I'm like, and then this is not us flirting. We're just saying things, sir. This woman.
She was flirting.
Yeah, she was, and then she's like, oh, I'm only here for vacation.
I'm only here for like 2 more weeks.
And then she's like, yeah, I'm 17. I'm like, nope. For one, nope. I have a, you know what I'm saying? I have a girlfriend. So like, no.
He said that was the first thing we said. It was like, my Filipino girlfriend. That was the first thing.
Yeah, that's what we started with. It's like, how do I know Filipino food? I date a Filipino girl. Of course, I know the food. And
but she still was just like, okay. I'm in town for like 2 more weeks.
Yeah, I wasn't going to fall in love with a 17-year-old so she could get citizenship. That was not going to happen.
Especially if she has braces.
Yeah, for real. Jesus.
Oh, that's what's stopping you? You hear that? You see? He was just like, oh, man, Jesus, DeConte. What the fuck? I was making that as a joke.
18 with braces would have been just fine. But
is that what you're saying? Oh, okay.
No,
I
that's
got you,
what I'm saying.
Oh, Jesus.
No comments on it.
But, yeah.
There is one more item to try, the Chopao.
Oh, word. How do we want to handle that?
Just get into it and fucking rip it.
Rip her open.
Yeah. All right. And Conte, you got one too in your little thing. It's a little. This is how you know our food stemmed from Chinese food. This is a fucking milk bun. This is this is a bao.
It's a bao, essentially.
Yeah, but it's the same. It's soy sauce, vinegar, garlic, a little bit of sugar, and a meat product. Thrown in a little bao.
So you just rip it open?
We're splitting it.
We split ours as well.
We'll take you the whole one, yeah.
Oh, appreciate it.
That's not bad.
Yep.
I hate to say not bad because we just talked about that.
Yeah.
That is actually good. Breaking the fourth wall a bit, our food is a little room temp now.
Yeah. Coming out hot? That bun?
That probably would have been phenomenal. Yeah. With that in mind, if I go back there again, I'm ordering that again. That was very tasty. Very tasty.
It's a good like on the go snack, but it's bigger for as far as like buns go. Because normally when you get little buns, they're like fucking tiny. That is a big bun. That's why I like the fattest asses in Asia, usually Filipinos. Yep. I don't know if you know that to contact.
Sounds about right. What's up?
That's how good the food is.
There we go.
All right, Nick. You said you're ready for a score. What are you thinking? What's your score?
To be honest, I'm giving them an 8. And I'm usually pretty stingy. Like 9s and 10s, you got to really be like phenomenal to me. But to me, like I'm probably there's 2 Filipino options in town. I think I've just switched over from what I used to.
Wow.
From
You got Pinay Kitchen over Kapibayan?
Yes.
Wow.
I do. I think Kapabayan, before they moved to this location, was probably a little bit better. I think they might have bit off their bridges a little bit more than they could chew for where they're at now, and it's more of like cafeteria style.
I mean, it is already made and waiting for you.
Yeah, it is. And I think the fact with this is that we kind of had to go to the shop next door. It didn't take very long.
Cool shop.
Yeah, very cool shop. But the fact that we had to, we walked out for a minute, came back and got our food, which means that it was prepared fresh.
Yes.
And this is really solid. Would I go in for sometimes they do buffets at this place. Would I go in for the buffet? Not exactly sure because not a big buffet guy, but I know that they do them. I might try it once, but for me, for the Filipino options in town, in Woodbridge, I'm going for this. They have a competitor in Springfield. Maybe one day we'll try that and talk about them. But very, very good. Pinay Kitchen. I'm giving them an 8 out of 10. Phenomenal.
Solid 8. Conte, what are you thinking, man? You're munching, man. You don't understand. The plates did get cold because we tried to make a variety plate so everyone had a little bit of something before the show started. The moment we cracked this food and the smell wafted in the air, whereas like Nick's talking about like what we're gonna talk about on the show, we're doing show prep, this, that, and the other, and DeConte's like, hey, what's the food going on over there? What's going on over there? What's going on over there? So the smell itself got Conte going. Conte, what do you think? What you got to score?
Yeah. I'm going to give it a 6.5.
6.5, okay.
Yeah. I'm nothing like personally against Filipino food, but I mean the dumpling
It's personal. Get the fuck out of my father's
tasted,
house.
More like it's a good snack if you were to go, but
it's a walk around snack.
Yeah.
I don't like the bun that much.
No,
I've never been a steamed bread isn't like a thing for me. Yeah,
I love
like if you give me a dumpling, fry it.
Yeah,
And that's the American in me though. Like because steamed dumplings, if you get a steamed dumpling that's right, change your fucking life. But 9 times out of 10, like here in the United States, I feel like I don't get good steamed dumplings. So any steamed like bread product, I'm always just like, you could just fry it. Or just, do something else with it. So it's the bun that got you?
It's the bun. It didn't really... It was the bun and the flavor. The flavor wasn't very unique to me. It tasted like bacon and jam. Like our bacon jam.
Oh, true, yeah, okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Now, I will say, I don't know what this part of it, the left one side, it was like more
Which one?
brisketish. It was more like brisket. Didn't have the onions in it.
Without the onions, that's the beefsteak.
The beefsteak?
Yeah.
Clutch. Lumpia, clutch.
Beefsteak.
But I wasn't that impressed.
True.
Yeah,
it seems like a lot of things you liked, and then you just didn't like the bun.
No, it was just,
I'm just quoting you.
Yeah. I mean, overall.
I'm just quoting
Overall.
Saying what you said, but
my bad. My bad. I didn't mean to quote you. My bad.
No, you.
Sorry.
Overall, it's 6.5.
6.5. All right, cool. Obviously super biased. But that bias also comes with like the bias of like, oh, my mama cooks way better than this. I do thoroughly enjoy. I'm gonna give like, I hate doing percentage scores, but I'll probably give like a 7.5, just because it was really good. It took a little bit too long, but I don't really care about that because you made the point. I've been so used to Kapibayan on Miniville where it is, and for lack of a better word, cafeteria food. You walk in, you're like, give me the longanisa, give me the adobo, give me rice, bing, scoop, done. But that's just because their business is so high. They already have it cooked. So that wait kind of got me going. Also, had to check out the bathroom. one-ply toilet paper. That always is. That's always going to be something for me. That's all. I don't know why. But we did it as a joke last week. I have to do it every week now. I have to check the toilet paper. But as a Filipino, the beef steak is very good. You know what? I'm going to go back to 8. Just because the beef steak is amazing. Yeah. It is some of the better beef steak I've had. Lumpia, not as filling. A lot more of the wonton or the paper or the whatever you want to call it. Not as great. The siopao was very good. It's flavorful. I've never thought about it as like a kind of a jam like that, but 100% correct. Yeah, 100% correct. That is spot on. It is a what do you call it? What is the remoulade? No. What do you on the smash burgers? What do we put? What is that called?
Oh, bacon jam.
Yeah, bacon jam. Okay, I thought that was a fancy word for it. It is. Yeah, it's bacon jam. Still very good. Rice is not flavorful, which is a good thing to me because I want white rice to just be an empty palate
to be what it is. Food. Yeah, same.
So I'm gonna go back to 8. I was starting 7.5, but I went on 8, and let's see that average score there, 7.5. DeConte, if you can pull up the notepad next to on the bottom, if there's already a dot underneath it, yes, and type it in 7.5. That puts us number 2 right now, actually. P9 Kitchen, type that in. That is currently number 2. Irie is still our number 1, restaurant / lunch spot in the area. DeConte doesn't know how to spell P9.
I don't know how to spell
it's so good. It's all good. Fucking A. All right, cool. Well, anything else you guys need to touch on before you fucking call that?
No, man. I mean, yeah, I'm good with it.
Cool. Solid food. I agree about the lumpia. The lumpia was a little bit. It probably lowered the score for me a little bit. Sure. Was the lumpia, but very solid. Really happy we finally got in there.
Because you and I have been talking about it.
I think I brought this up with Isaac since they've opened, and they're about to be at their year opening. So
I opened up a year ago, and Nick, like every fucking 3 weeks, like, I mean, you want to go try it out? I was like, nah, man,
it was a thing, and it was. The only issue is that it is in a location where I have seen maybe 5 to 6 restaurants in the past 5 years. Now, the fact that they bought the location next to them as well could be good sign that they have some staying power. That's what we hope for with all of our local restaurants is staying power. That's what I want. I mean,
they had to go half on a anime video game collectible guy.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, they had vinyl records and, like, some good vinyls. I was like, that's a original press fucking Snoop Dogg right there. What the fuck is this?
Yeah, like Marvin Gaye, What's Going On record. Like, the first thing I saw was that record.
Okay.
Thinking that guy probably is married to one of the owners there.
What? A white guy married to an Asian? What?
That's what I'm getting at.
Okay, yeah,
that's what I'm getting at. Almost certain, because he thought I was turning on the music in there, because, you're
looking at the stereo system, the equipment, and as he's standing next to it, it just... like, Nick, what the fuck? My aunt works in the kitchen. Like, you're just going to walk around turning on machine? And then the white guy's like, oh, sorry, my bad.
Remote.
I just thought you wanted to hear the bass go, I put it on 11. Like, the guy was just being, showing off his
trying his best,
That's the impress.
7.5. We'll keep it up. Please comment any other place you think you actually want us to go check out. Earnestly, I know you guys said Queen's Gambit, another Filipino restaurant, but I don't know if we're actually going to eat there. It's a place that serves food, but I don't know if legally they can call themselves a restaurant. Yeah. If we're being honest. No, but
I don't know if they legally can't.
Yeah, either. Right. Yeah, you're fucking ridiculous. Conte, let's run out the video.
I got you, brother. Play.
Yeah, the desktop. This is, what is it, 68? Shout out, y'all. Episode 68. Oh, 67? Degraded and humiliated and broke my spirit. That is literally my pickup technique for everything. You don't have to finish it.
Like, I don't even have to give 100% dick. Like,
Mike, close it right there. Pregnant bitch, come here. She started a fight.
I'm a pillow princess.
He's a pillow. No, I really like that underage girl. I don't know. She just looks your type, man. She looks your type. Wanting to be in America,
No. I don't know if it's like that.
Do you got any family back home that's like trying to, get here, trying to, marry their way in?
No.
None? Oh,
Oh, Ethiopia.
They're like cool there. They just they want to be.
Oh, it's Ethiopia and Liberia. Everybody want to leave.
Okay, I don't know.
Yeah.
Every Filipino man going to college is finding an American. They're like, oh my god, please just take me out of here. These fucking slums, these swamp slums.
You remember the lady I pointed
You don't
out?
have any family that want to come in here. I just
I have
don't
all
believe that.
brothers.
No. But I mean, like everyone that you talk to back home, they're just like,
I don't
I'm
talk
never
to many
leaving.
of them home.
oh well, you don't. Okay, gotcha.
True.
That's different. All right.
Yeah, no, Filipinos. This is how they do, though. Remember the lady I said, "Oh, I know her." The had
Yeah.
the business card. Mm-hmm. When we worked together, she had a niece that she would always talk to me about. My niece back in the Philippines. She would love you.
She would love you.
Yeah, like, and it always made it personal to me. I'm like, and she was like, in her parents, and she would always say, and her parents would pay you.
A dowry.
Bitch wouldn't love
It's
me.
a dowry. Dowries are real, dog.
Yeah.
But when I was like 18, 19, my mom was like, you ever think about getting married? I was like, I mean, obviously I'm going to get married one day. She goes, what about like now? I was like, I'm not going to get married. She goes, but your cousins. I was like, what do you mean my cousins? She was like, if you marry one of your cousins, they can come here. You don't have to, but like, you bring them here in America for 2 years and they'll pay you. And I was like, I'm not going to marry one of my cousins. Like, are you fucking serious? She goes, okay, let me
So
know.
when you really get married, you have to explain how you've been married before.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they have to explain that. And then they look you up and they're like, oh, wait, you guys are related? Like, pussy's so good. Like, I don't want that on record. Me telling immigration my cousin's pussy's too good. I got to get past it. Like, what the fuck? Fuck that. Fuck you, Mom. Jesus.
Just trying to carry on the
That
family
makes
name,
sense,
bro.
though, man.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Ron's wife. Yeah, she's always like, yeah, my daughter thinks you're so cute.
Yep.
Blah, blah, blah.
I was saying, you don't remember
And I
that?
heard the same thing, bro.
You don't remember that? Yeah. Nieves. She was always like, my dad. So I used to always call her mom, right?
Yeah.
And so it was mad confusing to people at the bar when she's like, I said, your sister was asking about you. She thinks you're so cute. You two would be a super cute couple. And people didn't understand that the joke was that she's my mom. So she's like, your sister and you, super cute couple. You two should be, fucking. And I'm like, I'm not gonna fuck my sister, Mom. Stop. Like,
What are you doing, Stat, bro?
people at the bar were just like, what the fuck is going on? It was so confusing. It was so fucking funny though.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
She still come around?
Yeah, I've just come once in a while, not as much. She was on a hard kick there for coming in.
Yeah, well, she came in and she had a boyfriend back in the Philippines who proposed.
Yeah.
And the moment she got here, her mom was like, you are not engaged. She goes, I am engaged. He proposed to me. And she's like, no, you're not. We're going to find you someone here. You are not engaged. You're not going to stay. He knows what he's doing. He's trying to steal you from me. Like, damn, I mean, he know. You said a Filipino go to the United States, the first thing they're trying to do is like, yo, somebody marry me. Anybody marry me.
Damn.
It's the hustle. Yeah, I'm telling you, man. The girl at P9 Kitchen, straight up, she was like, how old are you? All right. You gotta leave soon.
The fact that she didn't, I think that she said her real.
Asked her boyfriend or the girlfriend part. She was like, didn't even hear it.
I think that she fucked up because I think she didn't mean to say her real age.
Oh, yeah.
Like, oh, I'm 17.
Well, she probably thinks that's like a good thing because she only meets like weird white dudes who are like married to Filipinos. Are like underage pussy.
And then you got us who are like, all right, you done fucked it up, girl. Because
Yeah, you got normal dudes over here just like, yeah, cool.
cool. Yeah.
Congratulations on
You
your
like math? Like, what do you like? You Roblox?
You got the sweetest fruit in the world between your legs, but we don't even care. Like we don't even like fruit like that. So give me that old ripened, almost decrepit, dirty one. I love that one more, right,
That's
DeConte?
one the law wants me to have.
I went too old, bro.
You don't want too old?
Not too old.
Not too old.
You'll be all right.
I can judge food that's good when it's fucking not hot anymore, and I'm like, oh, this is just
yeah.
fine.
There was part of me that was like, okay, cool. Let me just send someone to fucking microwave it real quick. But that's what you need, like an actual like set producers for. Would you eat there again, DeConte?
I wouldn't actively seek it out, but Like I was with a group and they said, yeah, let's go.
I'd like to check it out when they're fucking packed in there singing that fucking
Go see
karaoke.
that
Want to swing from the chandeliers. I don't know why.
I didn't know that was gonna be the song, and that shit threw me off. I almost like fell out of the chair.
Were they singing when y'all were in there?
They had music going, and it was crazy.
That's some R&B. They had Usher going on.
Yeah.
Luscious.
Well, no, they love R&B.
Yeah.
That's the number one thing they'll sing is like R&B music.
Because they sing, like, the amount of times you just see, like, a skinny, decrepit, crackhead-looking American who's a Filipino person in their fucking flip-flops, dirty tank top, and just sitting there at the bar in the Philippines just like, and they nail it. It's perfect. And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And it's just some dude. Like, it's not even a girl. It's some dude.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Fuck K-pop. These motherfuckers gotta go.
Just type in Filipino karaoke meme. There was one that came out recently that just, like, was so fucking funny. He was just some, dirty-looking Filipino guy, and he was just nailing whatever song it was. That's why I picked that song, because it was, like, a hard song to sing. Videos. Normal Day in the Philippines. Yeah, I think that's the one. Yep, that's... Oh, put the headphone. You gotta hear it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. Push the sound button on the bottom. Listen to this. This is a dude sitting in dirty flip-flops, like...
Shirtless guy behind him.
Yeah. That's one of the greatest, and that's just some dude.
The no teeth guy next to
That's just casual. That's casual.